just to have the quick recap, so speech is something that is an expression of thoughts, whether it might be in spoken words or in written form. And there are two types of speech that we use normally. One is the direct speech, where we quote the exact words of the speaker. And in the indirect speech, we try to give out the gist or the substance of the speech of the speaker. And when it comes to the writing, especially we prefer writing it in direct speech, because it creates it lessens the gap between the speaker and his words. So preferably the technical writing, and especially newspaper articles, we prefer direct speech. But when it comes to the everyday communication, or the private chats, business correspondence, we use indirect speech. And the characteristics of direct speech are the exact words of the speaker, will be used. We use quotation marks or the inverted commas to separate the words of the speaker from the speaker. And the first word of the direct speech will be in capital letter. The words of the speaker is separated using a reporting verb, and the verb that introduces the reported speech is called a reporting verb or the reported verb. One sec, I'm just trying to share my screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So we were discussing about the characteristics of direct speech. I repeat once again, we use the exact words of the speaker, and we use quotation marks, wherein like we put the exact word of the speaker inside the quotation marks. The first word of the direct speech begins with the capital letter, and we use a reporting verb. It's nothing but the verb that introduces this reported speech. And when it comes to the indirect speech, we just give a gist or substance of the speech that is conveyed in the reporter's words. And we don't use inverted commas, and we don't use comma to separate the reported speech from the rest of the sentence. And we use conjunction if necessary. And the tense of the verb in reported speech is changed from present to past. And then we started looking out for the rules for changing or converting from direct speech to indirect speech. The first rule says that if the reporting verb, the first set of rules is completely based on the reporting verb. If the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, there will be no change in the tense of the verb in the reported speech. You can quickly glance the screen for the examples. And the second rule says that if the reporting verb is in the past tense, then the reported speech are changed into corresponding past tenses. So we'll begin with the simple present gets changed to simple past. These are the examples. And the present continuous gets changed to past continuous. I'll not repeat the examples, you can just have a look, quick glance of it. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Has or have done will be changed to had done. Present perfect continuous is changed to past perfect continuous. Has or have been doing gets changed to had been doing. Simple past is changed to past perfect. Did becomes had done. Past continuous is changed to past perfect continuous. Was or were doing will be changed to had been doing. The past perfect remains unchanged. So this is a quick recap. If you just want to take down, you can take it down. And then we just had a look on how the present tenses will be changed to the corresponding past forms. You can just make a note of it. Is or am is changed to was, are to were, has, have to had, can to could, may to might, shall to should, will to would, must to had to. And if it is like would, should, might, could, ought to, used to, everything remains unchanged. And these are the examples that we dealt with yesterday. A quick glance of it. And then we started discussing the rule 3. Rule 3 states that if the reported speech contains some universal truth or the habitual fact, the simple present tense in the reported speech remains unchanged. And these are the examples. It's my humble request to the participant to kindly mute the audio. Someone has not muted the audio, I suppose. And please, if possible, you can switch off the video mode too. Turn off your audio as well as video. If you want to communicate, please communicate through chat window. So if you're not turning off your audio and video, it creates disturbances. So let's not disturb the flow. It's my humble request to all the participants to kindly mute, turn off your videos as well as the audios. This is the last slide. One of the participants had requested. And then we'll move on to the rules pertaining to changing personal pronouns and possessives. And this has been subdivided into 3 related to first person, second person, and third person. So when it comes to the first person, these words like I, my, me, mine, we, ours, us, ours refers to the speaker. So the change according to the speaker is what the rule says. We can just have a quick recap of the examples too. I'll definitely share the PPT after the session. Rule 2 pertaining to changing personal pronouns and possessives is completely related to the second person. Please mute the audio. Changing second person related this thing like you, yours. These words refers to the persons being addressed. So they'll change accordingly. And these are examples for that. And rule number 3 is related to the third person. He, is, him, she, her, hers, it, its, they, their, theirs. Again, that has to be changing to the speaker. And then we discussed about changing adverbs or words denoting time and place. So this becomes that, these becomes those, thus to so, now to then, ago to before, today to that day, tomorrow or next year or next week to the following day, following week, following year. And examples to this. And today, we'll deal with the rules pertaining to the forms of sentences. So other rules remain same. This particular rule deals with the usage of the reporting verb. So when it comes to the assertive sentences, what are assertive sentences? It is nothing but making statements or assertions, clear statements. So when we come across a situation where we are supposed to change an assertive sentence from the direct speech to indirect speech, so the reporting verb is usually changed to told, as it is always followed by an object. We'll get to know like who is telling it to whom. Okay, and that is used as conjunction. And the other rules remains the same. Tenses, pronouns, possessives, adjectives, and words denoting nearness of time and place are changed into the rules that has been already discussed in the previous 2 sessions. And the examples of reporting verbs, it is exclusively for related to reporting verbs. Probably instead of said or told, we can even use admit, answer, argue, assure, complain, promise, remark, add, etc. So these are the few different forms of reporting verbs to report assertive sentences. So the other rules will remain the same, related to tense, related to time, related to the pronouns or the possessives, everything remains same. So we'll have to just change the reporting verbs here, concentrate on changing the reporting verbs. See, Sam said to me, I shall return your notebook in time. So we know who the speaker is, speaking to whom, and it is nothing but an assurance, right? So we'll change it to Sam assured me that, based on the speaker, I request the participants to kindly mute because it's creating disturbances. I'll just read out the names. Ms. Vasumati, please mute your audio. Please recheck once again whether you have mistakenly switched on the audio and the video mode. It's my humble request. And someone is presenting the screen too. Miss Anjali, please stop presenting this. If you start presenting, I'll not be able to present the screen. Miss Anjali, please stop sharing your screen. Please turn off your video mode too. Please turn off your video modes. I hope my screen is visible now. So I was talking about converting assertive sentences. She said to me, I shall return your book. This particular statement clearly tells that it is nothing but an assurance. So we changed the reporting verb to assure. Sam assured me that. Depending on the speaker, I here will be changed to he because Sam is the speaker. As it is assurance, we are using would here. So you might ask me why shall to would. As it is assurance and it is in the future form, we'll use would. He would return. Your notebook will be changed to my notebook in time. The second example says that I said to the shopkeeper, the apples you gave me yesterday are rotten. Here nothing but like the statement is completely like complaining, right? You can just I complained shopkeeper. Here I've used I said to the shopkeeper. You can even change to I complained the shopkeeper that the apples he gave me the previous screen is not visible. I hope someone else might have started again presenting the screen. Please switch off your videos. Please don't present the screen, please. Okay, I hope it's visible now. Okay. So when we were talking about the second example where it says that I said to the shopkeeper, the apples you gave me yesterday are rotten. So as I've already told, we can also use I complained the shopkeeper. Here I've used I said to the shopkeeper that the apples you gave me will be changed to he gave me based on the speaker. And yesterday, as we have dealt with the rules related to the adverbs or words denoting time, it changes to the previous day were rotten. So I said to the shopkeeper that the apples he gave me the previous day were rotten. If you miss few sites, you need not worry. I'll assure you that I'll share the entire PPT. He said to me, you are wrong in your approach. Can you just make a try? Can you just try? He said to me, you are wrong in your. First, consider the sentence and try applying the rules that we have discussed in the previous sessions. He pointed out. It's not wrong. Somebody has texted the answer. He told me that I was wrong in my approach. To be more authenticated, probably to be more specific, we can write that he's pointing out the mistake here. So we can use he pointed out to me that I was wrong in my approach. I hope you are clear with the examples. We'll next move on to the next slide, dealing with reporting interrogative sentences. So what is interrogative sentence, or what are interrogative sentences? So the word interrogative or interrogation is nothing but asking. So interrogative sentences are nothing but the sentences where we try to ask questions. So the reporting verb will be changed to asked or inquire. Next, we'll deal with the examples. And the few examples pertaining to the reporting verbs for interrogative sentences are demand, order, want to know are the few verbs that we can use it while converting interrogative sentences. So, and one more thing that you have to think is like, or you have to make a point of it as like, you should not retain the question mark. The question form, leave it. And as you all know, there are two types of questions, WH questions and yes or no questions. When we are reporting yes or no questions, we use if or whether as conjunction. So please make a note of it, because unlike other forms of sentences, we have to little work when it comes to the interrogative sentences, because we'll have to change the question form to the statement form, and we'll have to first identify what kind of a question is, whether it is a WH kind of question or yes or no questions. So WH questions are nothing but who, when, why, what. That starts with WH. Okay, and yes or no questions are the questions wherein we tend to get answer in the form of yes or no. So when it comes to WH questions, we are not using any conjunctions. But when it comes to yes or no, we do use if or whether as conjunctions. I hope we are clear. We'll move on to the example. He said to me, what are you doing? So it is a WH question. This example, this particular slide are the examples with that deals with WH questions. What are you doing? The reporting verb here is changed to asked. Instead of said, we are changing it as asked. He asked me what I was doing. See, what are you doing is in the question form, and we are changing it to the statement form by converting it as what I was doing. And you'll have to observe that we are not retaining the question mark. It is compulsory to remove the question marks. Next example, where do you live? Asked the stranger of Nisha. So in this case, we'll have to change it as the stranger inquired. So the stranger is inquiring Nisha here. So you have to change the reporting verb to inquire. The stranger inquired of Nisha, where do you live will be changed to where she lived. Okay, as I've already told, the rules pertaining to tenses, adverbs, possessives remains the same. Okay, and the third example, the mother said to the daughter, do you know where Prema is? This particular question is an yes or no question. Okay, so as per the rules discussed in the previous slide, we are supposed to use if or whether. So we'll change it as the mother asked her daughter whether she, no will be changed to knew. She knew where Prema is changed to was. So what are we supposed to change here? We are changing the reporting verb said to asked, and then we are using the conjunction whether, and we are changing the tense from no to knew, and is to was. I hope I'm clear. The mother asked her daughter whether she knew where Prema. Few more. And the next slide deals with reporting imperative sentences. So what are imperative sentences? Imperative sentences try to express some order. When we try to express some order, when we request somebody, when we are giving suggestions, that particular sentences are called as imperative sentences. So what are the rules? The rules remain same. The reporting verbs we have to consider. Probably we can use, you see, we have got many choices of reporting verbs while reporting imperative sentences. See, we can ask beg, command, forbid, tell, urge, warn, invite, remind, explore, encourage, implore, propose, etc. So these are, you can just make a note of it and we'll work on few examples. Please make a note of it. And all these verbs except propose must be followed by an object. So the verbs indicating command, advise, request are changed to infinitives. So the go will be changed to go, work to work, lend to lend, and do not to not to. Okay. Do not, you have to note here is do not is changed to not to. Please observe the rules. So what are we doing? First, we are using reporting verbs like ask, beg, command, forbid, tell, urge, warn, invite, remind, explore, encourage, implore, propose. And we have to observe one thing, that the verbs except for the propose, other verbs has to be followed by an object. And the verbs indicate request are changed to their infinitives. For example, go will be changed to go, work to work, lend to lend, do not to not to. And we'll deal with the examples. The teacher said to the student, go away. Can you just try working it out? Can you just try? To the student, go away. So that will be changed to the teacher is ordering the student. The teacher ordered the student to go away. So the teacher said here will be changed to teacher ordered. I said to him, obey your parents. I said to him, obey your parents. Any guesses? Any guesses? I said to him, obey. Yes, see, advice. It is nothing but advising. I advised him. So based on the speaker, who is the speaker? Is I speaking to him. So you have to change. I advised him to obey your parents to his parents. Call the first witness. Said the magistrate. Can you just work out on the reporting verb here? Yes, ordered. So when we convert, or it gets changed to the magistrate commanded them to call the first witness. Commanded. Order is also nice. Fine. ordered or commanded, both will go well. The magistrate commanded them or ordered them to call the first witness. And the next important thing, screen is not visible again. So next, screen sharing problem. No slide. One sec. Is somebody presenting the screen? I hope it's clear enough. Yes. Chaining sentences with let. So it is one of the important aspects that we have to consider. So as you all know, let is used to express a request, suggestion, or command. So examples like she said, let me go. She said, let me go. What is she doing here? Nothing but she's requesting. She requested to let her go. She requested to let her go. She said, let's take her to her parents' house. Can you just work out on this? The reporting verb. She said, let's take her to her parents' house. Try to guess the reporting verb here. Yes, suggestion, right? Advice, yes, that is also right. It is not a proposal, it is clearly a suggestion, probably. So she suggested that they should take her to her parents' house. Here is a note. See, in suggestion, when it is completely a suggestion, let should be changed to should. Let take will be changed to should take. She said, let's take her to her parents' house. We are getting to, it is very clear to us that definitely it is a suggestion. So when we are giving some suggestions, let in the sentence will be changed to should. So let's take her to her parents' house will be changed to should take her to the parents' to her parents' house. The inspector said, let no one leave this room. So what is this? What reporting verb can we use here? Commanded, ordered, fine. Ordered was the higher authorities. Okay. The inspector, the police inspector ordered that no one should leave that room. See, instead of said, we are using ordered as the reporting verb, and we are adding the conjunction that, and let is changed to should. There is one more note to be observed here. So when we are commanding, when we are ordering, so let has to be changed to should. So let will be changed to should. Here the police inspector ordered that no one, instead of let we are changing it to should leave. This room becomes that room based on the sentences, examples that we discussed in the previous slides. And in one more case, I hope somebody has not muted yet.
Madam, it can be commanded also, no? May not be ordered, right?
Yeah, it is a command. Yeah, command or order. Both sounds good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So one more thing here, when we have to be, as I've already told, because when we are changing sentences pertaining to let, we have to be very careful in judging the sentence, whether it is an order, whether it is a suggestion, or whether it is a request. Okay, so let is often, please mute your audio. So let is often used to make proposals. So when it is suggestions or propose, or the construction, again, we or they should is used. Okay. Let's invite some friends to Minnie's party, said the mother. Here mother is giving a proposal or a suggestion here. Okay. In this case, it's changed to the mother proposed. Let is changed to should. They should invite some friends to Minnie's birthday. Okay, the mother proposed. Instead of said, we are using the reporting verb as proposed. And let's invite some friends to Minnie's birthday. So that should invite some friends to Minnie's birthday. And you have to consider this particular note. See, if the command is negative, so if you are stating some negative commands in the sentence, so you have to use reporting verb forbade. As you all know, forbade is used to tell not to do that. Is not allowed, barred or banned. Okay, one more example. See, the father said to the son, do not leave your practical classes. The father said to the son, please mute your participants, please check who is not muted. Miss Anjali, please mute. Miss Anjali, please mute your audio. And the participants by name Facts and Finds. The name is not registered, the Facts and Finds. Okay. So here in this particular sentence, father is telling the son not to leave his practical classes. So it's something related to, the command is something in negative. In this case, the father forbade his son to leave his practical classes. You might have a question here. Not to leave, here is leave his practical classes. Forbade itself is a negative command, right? It itself restricts not to. That is why we are not again using son not to leave his practical classes. So instead, we are just converting it as the father forbade his son to leave his practical classes. The verb we are using here, forbade, clearly tells that he is not supposed to leave his practical classes. Next, the last form of a sentence. Rules related to exclamatory sentences. So what is the function of the exclamatory sentences? Exclamatory sentences are the sentences that expresses strong feeling of joy, applause, wonder, or grief, etc. So there are a few things that we need to follow as rules while converting exclamatory sentences or in reporting exclamations or wishes in the indirect speech. The first thing is when we are reporting exclamation and wish, we can use the reporting verbs like pray, cry, exclaim, bless, wish, etc. Please note, if possible, you can just make a note of it. If we are reporting exclamations, the reporting verbs that we can use is pray, cry, exclaim, bless, wish. Please make a note of it, so that will be useful while back. And the second thing that we have to observe or that we have to keep in mind is like the words showing exclamation such as hooray, ho, alas, bravo, hush, etc. are omitted. So you have to omit some exclamations such as hooray, oh, alas, bravo, hush. But the feeling behind them is conveyed by using expressions as exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow. Instead of, we don't use hooray or alas in the indirect speech, but instead what we are going to do, we are retaining the expressions and we are trying to express it by using exclaimed with sorrow. And just like the interrogative sentences, here also the exclamatory sentences has to be changed to the statement form. And the sign of exclamation is omitted. So we'll have to consider two things here. One is whether it is an exclamation or wish. If it is a wishing or exclamation, we have to use the verbs like pray, cry, exclaim, bless, wish. And one more thing is like we have to omit exclamations like hooray, oh, alas, bravo, hush. And instead we have to keep the expression, the emotion behind that by and using exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow. Please make a note of it. Have a quick glance. Let's move on to the examples. And this is the last rule that we are dealing with. She said, may you succeed, my son. She said, may you succeed. Can you just guess what kind of a sentence? Of course, it is exclamatory sentence, but what is she saying actually? Blessed, blessing, pray. So the other form, yes, wished. See, she is wishing. She wished that her son might succeed. She wished that her son might succeed. So said, based on the sentence, is changed to wished that because she is wishing that her son might succeed. Okay, so may you succeed. So as she is talking to her son here, you can start converting it by beginning it as she wished that her son might succeed. He said, what a great misery. She said, what a great misery. Can you attempt? Exclaimed, yes. Exclaimed. Based on the rules, please think that the discussion we had in the previous slide. Exclaimed that it was a great misery. She exclaimed that it was a great misery. It is not wonder, because it is not wondering. Probably it is nothing but it is explained with sorrow. It's according to me that it is exclamation with a pain. So exclaimed that it was a great misery. Is exclaimed with sorrow that it was a great misery. I can hear the audio of some participant. Please mute. The spectators said, bravo, well played. The spectators yes, Rina, right answer. The spectators said, bravo, well played. Exclaimed with joy. Ms. Sankita, previous sentence can be written, she blessed her son to succeed. No, we are just, when we are doing the conversion, we are not giving the exact this thing here. We are trying to express our wish to her son. So it is like we have to convert it as she wished her son might succeed. Yes. The spectators applauded. Sorry, one second. I should have added Sachin here. The spectators applauded, said, have commented that it's not visible. Yes, I hope it's visible now. The spectators said, Sachin, bravo, well played. So it will be converted as the spectators applauded Sachin, saying that he had played well. All know the why we have converted as he had is the played indicates that it is in the past tense. Past tense has to be converted into past perfect. So we have to use had played. The spectators applauded Sachin, saying that he had played well. I hope I'm clear. And this is the end of the session. A heartfelt thanks to everybody who attended the session. Now the session is open for the discussion. You can convey your suggestions, if you have any objections or if you want anything to be discussed. The session is open now.
Madam, can I just have a review because I just missed the first part.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear, Ms. Rati Sasikumar. Can you please text it?
Have a review of the first part.
Can you please text it? Yes, ma'am. Ms. Rati Sasikumar, text me. You are about to send. As your audio is not clear, it will be helpful if you can pass on your comments or suggestions or anything that to be discussed in the chat window. And there is an important announcement. The feedback link will be shared to you in the session now. It is compulsory to fill up that feedback link to get your e-certificates. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. If you have any discussions, the session is open. In a few moments, we'll share the feedback link. It is compulsory to fill the feedback link to get your e-certificates. You can give your suggestions, advices in the chat box. Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you add me in the WhatsApp group? Because I'm not getting anywhere. I said, but I'm not able to.
You can just text. You can just text me hi in the WhatsApp group. I'll add it to the group and I'll share the PPT as well there.
Okay, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
It will be shared in the chat window only. One sec.
Feedback form is not opening. It shows like need permission.
Yeah. One sec. I'll just look
Okay.
into that technical issue. One sec.
Okay. Okay.
I will just open the link. Give me 2 seconds. By that time, you can just give me your valuable suggestions. I hope all of you here are in the WhatsApp group.
No, ma'am.
If not, I'm just texting you the number. You can just send me a hi over there. I'll send you the link,
Yes.
WhatsApp link. You can join to the group. So it will be easy for me to share the PPTs.
Actually, the
Sure, ma'am.
feedback link is not open.
Yeah, one second. We are just checking out the technical issues. 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I'll share the link in the WhatsApp group as well. So I've shared my number.
Okay, ma'am.
You can just text me hi, and you can tell me that you are the participant of this. I'll add you to the group and I'll share the PPT, and once again the feedback link as well in that particular platform too.
Okay, ma'am.
We are
Thank
just
you, ma'am.
looking. You can just give me some suggestions if possible in the chat box. Your opinion about this workshop. So how did you feel? Any areas to be thought of improvement as such? You can give me feedback here. So it helps me to learn for being better. Ms. Prema Jyoti has asked me to mail the presentations. Ma'am, it will be difficult to locate all the mail IDs. So if you're in the WhatsApp, please join the WhatsApp group. That will be easier for me to communicate. Because I have created a group over there. There are 2 groups. So it will be easy for me to communicate. Any other suggestions? Please feel free to give
Hi, ma'am.
your valuable suggestions. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. This is Padma from Kerala. Ma'am, the session was extraordinary. It was wonderful
you, ma'am.
session, and really, your patience should be appreciated. Really, we appreciate your patience, ma'am. Really, you are so patiently. You
Thank
were
you.
there. The participants to mute and mute the video audio. Still, you were facing the problem. Still, you were with a smile. You were explaining everything. Me and my husband both were attending the session. So it was wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a pleasure.
And good examples also, ma'am.
You're
Good
most welcome.
examples as well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
The link is not
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
WhatsApp group.
Hello, ma'am. This is Padmaja, and I'm a KV teacher.
Nice meeting you, ma'am.
Nice to meet you also. It was a great session, ma'am. And what I have understood is some of my KV students also have participated.
Oh, that's nice, ma'am.
That's nice. So I never knew that this message went even to the students. And it was
Even
really
I
nice
didn't
to
know.
It was nice to see that there were few names, KV, ODF, and that in the list of participants.
Yeah.
So we had a nice session. And yesterday in your class, you said that this was your first experience.
Yeah.
But honestly, it never looked like it was your first experience, ma'am. It looked very, very professional and very simple but wonderful examples. And the concept, you made it very, very clear.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much.
And if you ask me as a teacher, I'm also having an experience of about 25 years in teaching English.
Oh,
And if you ask me for your marks, I'll give you 100 on 100 for these sessions.
oh, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's
please,
boosting my
let me know.
confidence.
Exactly. And please let me know in case you're coming up with more sessions, because
Definitely.
now we are, online with our students and we can pass on the message. Instead
Yeah.
of a few students joining, our KVS has, thousands of students. So many
Yeah.
more can join and it will be an extra learning, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Definitely,
So,
if I plan for such sessions, I'll definitely let you know. I
Sure,
hope you're in
ma'am.
the group, ma'am.
Yes. I joined in the second group.
Okay.
Initially, I couldn't get into the first group because it was giving a message that the capacity was full.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I did not
knew-
expect that many number of participants, to be very frank.
Okay.
So then when I got to know that the numbers are exceeding, then I plan to take the
Okay.
second group.
This message, no, ma'am, about the information about your workshop, it was circulated in our teachers group.
I hope one of the principals of KV has been registered for the workshop.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I think
So,
sir might have circulated.
must have, and we have a few groups for the in-service courses and workshops. So in
Okay.
2 of those groups, this was circulated, and
Oh,
most
that's
of
really
the
nice.
trained graduate teachers and postgraduate teachers are in the group. That's
Okay.
how most of them came to know, and they must have passed on the message to their students. That's how some
Oh.
more students have come. So
Oh,
next
that's
time,
really
please keep me posted so that we'll inform others.
nice. Sure, ma'am.
Ultimately, it's an opportunity to learn, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. And I thought
Whether
I'll
this-
keep this workshop group as like that only, because like if we have any things like this, workshops or conferences, probably one-on-one, like I'll try to change the settings wherein like everybody can chat over there. So if possible, we can use the platform to share the details of webinars or conferences related to the
Yes, ma'am. And not only that, maybe all those into the teaching fraternity, in case they come across some, webinars or something from any other place also, maybe they can post. It will
Yes,
be like
yes.
spreading some awareness, and it's a great time for the children also to learn, especially when they are at home and, not at school. So there's, a couple of hours they can spare on such things also, and it will be an extra learning.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a
Thank you,
lot.
ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Sharda. Are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm also a TV teacher. Really, I'm a primary teacher. I'm not
Okay.
at all English, but I got all the points what you said. I am also in the WhatsApp group. Please share your PowerPoint. That will be very useful to our students.
Sure, ma'am. I'll share the PPT.
Really wonderful session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
हेलो
Hello.
हाँ जी मैम फीडबैक फॉर्म के लिए क्या करना मैम प्लीज
Just 2 minutes. The link is same, and the link will not get changed. We have to just open the link. That's it. So the link will not be changed. That is the link itself. We're just looking out for the technical issues. Ma'am, you're in the WhatsApp group.
मैम व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में ऐड कीजिएगा प्लीज
Can you just text me hi? I've given you my number over there. Please text me hi so that I'll share the WhatsApp link. You can join that.
ओके
Excuse me, ma'am. Just now I have shared one hi. Could you please add me in the WhatsApp group?
Hello, ma'am.
Just two minutes. Actually, the technical person has taken my phone. Working on.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
This is Gayatri from Chennai.
Hello.
I'm expecting more sessions like this, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. I'll definitely work it out.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You're
Your
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Your feedbacks are boosting me to take up a few more assignments like this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Take at a lower level, so for the children like 1st to 5th standard, the basic
Yeah.
grammar, 1st to 5th with lot of good examples.
Pardon, ma'am. I'm not getting you.
I'm requesting you.
Yeah.
Primary level, 1st, 5th standard also, like basic grammar with lot of examples.
I'll try my level best, ma'am. I'll definitely look into that.
This like 4th, 5th standard, 4th and 5th standard at least. Basic, like we are not trained English teachers and all, so but we are taking English as a subject. So like grammar part is like it's big for us. We just like spoken language we are teaching them. Thoda books and all we are referring, but still examples like way you explained the examples and all. It was good. 4th and 5th standard. And request our children to join your session then when you do it.
Definitely, ma'am. I'll definitely plan out for one session like that.
हेलो हेलो मैम
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. I am Sheena Monsi. I am from Kerala. I'm
Hello,
working in
ma'am.
Bhavan School. Ma'am,
Okay.
thanks a lot, ma'am. Your class was really wonderful. I have
Thank
attended
you,
so
ma'am.
many online classes, but your class was super.
Thank you, ma'am.
Really, I
Thank you so
appreciate,
much.
ma'am. I
Hello.
really appreciate your patience and sweet smile. You gave
Thank you, ma'am.
lots of examples and made the concept very clear. And I want to tell that please share the PPT.
Sure,
And
ma'am.
ma'am,
Please
link
join the
is
WhatsApp group, ma'am,
link,
because
yeah, and
yeah.
link is not opening, ma'am. This is my comment
Hi,
for you
ma'am.
that your class
Yeah.
is that.
Hello.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Hello.
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 Hello,
Hello.
ma'am. It is very wonderful session, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
It's
Hello.
very nice.
Hello.
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 I'm Geetanjali. Are you able to
Hello,
listen?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm able to.
Yeah, thank you very much, madam. Your session is so wonderful and very nice. I am also KV teacher. Just please send whatever your PPTs are there, please send to me.
Sure,
And
ma'am.
your number, madam, please, your number.
Ma'am, I've
Where
shared
can
in the chat group. I'll share it once again as well. Please check it. Yes, I've shared my number. So this is my number.
Where I'm not seeing the where I could see.
Please see in the chat
Excuse me,
section. Yeah.
I said hi in the WhatsApp. Could you please add me the group?
I just add. Give me 2 minutes. I'll definitely add.
Sure.
Ma'am, the link is open now. You can give me the feedbacks through the link shared. Once you fill up the feedback form, you will get your e-certificates to the registered email ID.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I am also KV teacher.
Oh, fine, ma'am.
It was a flawless.
Thank you, ma'am.
Even I have taken a class yesterday, but it was not like this. I have faced a little problem, but yours was flawless, ma'am. Thank you. It was
Thank you, ma'am.
it was so good and resourceful. Thank you for your
Thank you so much. Thank you for showing your interest
classes,
in this
ma'am.
particular workshop, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Madam Rati here.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, when I'm a KV teacher.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, the thing is, Madam, I just missed the first part of today's class, so I could just
Okay.
learn only from the third part. That is because I had to go to school. I just came back and I just.
Fine, fine. Ma'am, you need not worry if you're in the WhatsApp group. I'll share the PPT, which comprises all 3 sessions discussions.
Right. Okay, Madam, classes were really wonderful. I
Thank you,
enjoyed
ma'am.
it actually. So even I'm not an English teacher, but I really enjoyed it. Relearning actually.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
so expecting a few more sessions like this. So just keep us all in mind, and whenever it is there, just send us a link so that we can join again. Right?
Sure, ma'am. So that is, I had an intention of saying that particular group. So
Yeah.
that group will be retained so that like we can communicate to each other when we have conference or webinars, as said.
Yeah, definitely. And it was just wonderful.
Thank you.
Enjoyed learning, and hats off
Thank
to you.
you.
That's
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, is a
Hello.
very an important session, ma'am. It's a very useful session, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I hope everybody have received the feedback link.
Ma'am?
So if you're not, hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
For filling up the feedback, what's your name, ma'am?
Pardon?
Ma'am, for filling the feedback, I want to know your name, ma'am.
You have to write your name, not my name.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Your name. It is your name. You have to fill your name. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
With your permission, shall we end up the session?
Ma'am,
It was a great pleasure for me. Indeed, it was a great. Yeah.
hello, ma'am. Excuse me, Miri Roy.
Hello.
I have not got the feedback link, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're in the WhatsApp group. I'll resend it again there. It is in the
ma'am.
chat window. It's in the chat window. If you are not here, like if you're in the WhatsApp group, the link will be shared even in the WhatsApp group.
And within how many minutes we have to submit it, ma'am?
It will be opened for 1 day, ma'am. Tomorrow I'll close it.
Oh,
But tomorrow by 10:30 I'll close it. Please try to give your feedback as soon as possible.
Excuse me,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Yeah.
extraordinary.
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am. Yes.
I am also, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Ma'am, even I am a KV student. I got this form from my ma'am only, and I have joined the class. So it was an awesome class, ma'am.
That's nice. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, can we leave the class?
Sure. So with all your permission, I'll end up the session. It was a great learning experience and a
Thank you, ma'am.
heartfelt thanks to everyone attending.